What up, YouTube? What's up? What's up? All right, man. All right, let me get back to business, man, because Bitcoin right now is sitting at 99,123. So we got the little watch party going. I'm trying to stream live while we get to 100K, but I do have some bullish news to come in. I do have a lot of bullish news to talk about. So let's talk about it, man. First and foremost, Bitcoin, like I said, is coming in at 99,143. We did get up to what's that, 99.7 or 99.6 overnight. Let's actually make this a little bit bigger. So I was looking at if you hear anybody, that's my kids arguing in the back, so just ignore them. But we were looking to break 100K over the weekend, and so I was looking for us to break that, and then we didn't. So hold on, give me Jacoby. Daddy's live. We talking about Bitcoin going to 100K. Calm down, brother. So I thought we were gonna break it a little bit sooner, but you know we're still teetering below that 99 or that 100K level. A lot of people are saying we might not get up to it, but I'm looking to break it and go above it, probably around 90 or 105 to 107. So that's what I'm looking at. That's my my target. And I did pull this trend line all the way back from give me 1 second. So I was looking for us to get up to about this 100K level, and I just pulled this trend line all the way back from what's this, the beginning of November, and then we had a small little deviation here coming up to 93.5, came back into the trend. Actually, we can pull this down a little bit. I might have messed up a little bit right there. So we are hitting our head at this level here, like I said, at about this 99K level, but so far so good. So far so good. So we'll keep looking at that, and like I said, this is sort of like a watch party, so hopefully we can get it live on stream. But what I did want to talk about, because I was going to make just a regular video, but I said a recorded video, but I said, you know, Bitcoin may hit 100K soon, so let's see what maybe we can catch it live. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about number one. Let's talk about this chart right here, and this is something that's been on my radar. A lot of people were talking about this a few years ago, or a few maybe like the end of 2021. I started to see this chart a lot. Let's see if it pops up, and it's talking about that where are we in the cycle. Let me see where we at. Has to be this chart here. Thought it was on this one, not on that one. Give me 1 second. We are getting a small little pullback in Bitcoin. We were up to about 99.4, so we are getting a small little pullback right now. So I'm not finding that chart. Let me just go to X. So this is what I was looking at. We'll start with the gold. So this is coming from Bitcoin Archive. Bitcoin ETFs are catching up to gold ETFs for total assets held. So right now Bitcoin has through all the ETFs has 104 billion, and then gold has 121 billion. And this is just after 11 months of the ETF being live. And if we look at this, we say, when was the first gold ETF launched? And it was launched on March 28th of 2003. So it's been out for like 20 years. And Bitcoin is already catching up to it when it comes to the ETFs. All the ETFs, the total assets under management for the ETF. So that's a good thing. I'm looking at this and I'm seeing, like, you know, gold. We all know that gold moves a little bit slower, but it seems like the adoption for Bitcoin and these ETFs, man, are at an accelerated rate. So I'm really looking at this and I'm liking this. I'm not too sure why a lot of the gold bugs aren't really like looking at this, and a lot of the gold bugs aren't really like trying to. We were talking about this over on the Moon Show, man, and I was saying, like, a lot of these gold bugs are really just like stuck in their ways, and they're just stuck in you know, they don't want to come over to this side. They don't want to come over to this side. They don't even want to diversify, like, you know, Peter Schiff. But it's cool, man, because we just keep getting all these metrics. Caffeinated Crypto, what's up, brother, man? What's up, man? I decided to go live and see if we can catch this 100K. So we'll see. Berkoshi No Dinero, what's up, man? What's up, man? How you doing, man? Appreciate you for stopping by. So we gonna be streaming for a hot little second, man. Just to wasn't planned, but I decided to go ahead and go live and see what we can do. So I got a lot of bullishness to talk about. We're talking about this gold ETF versus Bitcoin ETF's total assets held. So Bitcoin is catching up. I'm thinking Bitcoin probably the top of the year will have more assets held, total assets held more than gold. So this is just something in 11 months. So it'll probably be about a little over a year, as opposed to this being out over 2 decades. So that's just something that I'm looking at. Another bullish thing that I've seen today, I just been getting all type of bullishness, or just seeing all type of bullishness on my X feed. It says President-elect Trump's media company files for trademark for TrueFi, a cryptocurrency payment platform. So this is just something else. This is just something else that we're looking at. This is coming from Watcher Guru. Something else that we are looking at, like the whole, or it just seems like, man, so many people right now are just so bullish in the establishment or in the administration that's coming in. So this is what I like to see. I really love to see this, man. I really love to see this because we've been talking about it. And we've been ever since. I remember I went on the Piper Academy show, man. Shout out to Piper, man. I went on there the first time I went on there. It was like maybe like the beginning of 2024, and I was like, when Larry Fink started to talk about it and started to debate and talk and argue with CNBC hosts about Bitcoin, I said, oh, I'm all in. And now we're seeing that just so many more people, so many more entities, so many more companies are just starting to come over to our side. And I also saw some earlier talking about, I think it was Charles Schwab, the CEO. He was talking about he holds no crypto and he feels silly. So Charles Schwab, man, come on, that's one of the biggest financial entities in the world. And he's talking about, the CEO says he holds no crypto and he feels silly, man. So I definitely I would feel kind of silly too, seeing what happened. Bro, Coach Tenero, glad I caught you. Yeah, man, I appreciate you stopping by, man. I got to go live a lot more, man. I really like to go live and interact with everybody, man. So I appreciate you for coming over. Do I think the R is going to end the U.S.? Hey, man, I hope not, because I'm in the U.S. So I'm not going to say that. I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. You know how they get. So I'm going to say no. Caffeinated Crypto says no. Retro Mike Tech is in the building. What's up, RMT, man? Oh, Mike Tech. So me and Crux are doing a fully dedicated Casper video next week, man. So I'm gonna shout you out on that video to see what happens over there. So hopefully he can break it down, because I'm still trying to debate whether I like Casper or not. So I'm gonna hear his side of the story. He said he's not gonna talk price action. He's just gonna talk all fundamentals, all technology wise when it comes to Casper, because I'm still trying to wrap my head around the trilemma, and it solves the trilemma and things like that. So I mean, we'll see, man, we'll see. So let's go back to some of my other bullish news before we go back and check the price. Oh, Tether. So every time we see this, we do see some sort of a pump. So this just in, Tether has minted another 1 billion. This is coming from Cointelegraph, and this was probably about 15, 20 minutes ago. Tether has minted another 1 billion USDT. And in November alone, Tether has minted 13 billion USDT in total. So Tether, man, like Tether, I do want to see them get audited. I do want to see what's going on, with their finances and what they're backing everything with. But every time we do see Tether start to come in and mint a lot of USDT, we see the Bitcoin pump. We see a nice Bitcoin pump. So I'm hoping we can get something like this going again. I'm really like, I did watch a little bit of the Tether documentary, and I was a little bit more comfortable with Tether, because it's been so much Tether FUD over the years, but Tether has not waned. Tether has stayed the course. Tether has not broken, and that's what a lot of people were saying, especially in the bear market. They was talking about Coinbase was going down. They was trying to say MicroStrategy was going to have margin calls. They were saying Tether is going to blow up and all that and things like that, but it hasn't happened. And Tether has been standing the test of times, and Tether is the number one stable coin in crypto. So Retro Mike Tech, we shorting to 89K, asking for a friend. So I'm long. I'm in a long position right now from 97 97,740 something or something like that. So I'm up. It's a DJing play, a degenerate play. I'm up like 50% on my trade right now. I did like a 36x leverage. So hopefully I'm trying to hold to like 104 or 105 because I got a target of like 107. So I want to hold to like 104 or 105. Hopefully we get up there. I think once we break this 100K, then I think we'll get a nice little emotional move, a few thousand more dollars up, and then we'll have to see if we can hold that. So anything for clicks, say why no. You know what, man, and you're probably talking back, talking about that the other country doing something to us. I just think, hopefully we can get it. We can last until Orange Guy gets in, and I think Orange Guy and the dude over there has a nice rapport. So I think if emotions and macho stuff can just relax for just a couple more months until we get him in, maybe they can talk it out. But I don't know what's going on, man. It's crazy times, and that's why I'm always trying to be like very, very. I'm trying to be very, very not defensive, but I'm always in tune to what's going on because anything stuff can happen in a heartbeat. To be completely honest with you, stuff can really happen in a heartbeat. So I'm really always in tune to what's going on, not just in the markets, but also what's going on in the geopolitical landscape. Let me turn my light up a little bit. In the geopolitical landscape and just everything like that. Somebody said they saw me over on the Moon Show. Free. Saw you on the Moon Show. Subscribe. I appreciate you. I will be over. Shout out to Carl, man. Shout out to Mr. M. Shout out to Crypto Kid. I will be over there every Tuesday at 8 a.m. and hopefully we can get some more things going over there as well. Those are my guys, man. They really making me really think about moving to Dubai, man. I spent like a month in Dubai at the beginning of the year. Really liked it a lot. Took my whole family on a trip. I traveled for about 5 months. I went to Dubai first, then I went to Thailand, then I went to Malaysia, then I went back to Thailand, stopped in like India, stopped a couple more places. But I like Dubai, so I may be going over there. We'll see, man. But it won't change anything over here and everything that I have going on. So anything for Click says Tether's been audited. They hold treasuries. The FUD is fake news. So I did see that. They hold a lot of U.S. treasuries and things like that. So that's good. I know they hold a lot of Bitcoin as well. You can look it up, but I didn't see like I don't know who audited it, but I was looking for one of those big companies. I can't remember the name of the company that was trying to audit them, and they didn't audit them, but they audit like a lot of the big firms, a lot of the big companies. So I'm gonna actually look that up, but not right now. So yeah, appreciate that. Anything for clicks, I'll do a little bit more due diligence for that. So what else did we look at? Oh, okay, Sui. So here's some bullish news for Sui, because I know a lot of people are very bullish on Sui. Let's actually go back down with this. So Sui has just partnered with, where did that go? Sui has a strategic partnership with Franklin Templeton Digital Asset to support ecosystem growth and advance blockchain technology solutions. So Sui, this is one that a lot of people are still bullish on. Sui, it hasn't really, it had a nice move, but the last few days, let's actually go to the chart. The last few days, Sui has been sort of chilling. It's came back to about $3.46, $3.50. It's been hovering around there. So I have been looking to get into a nice little Sui trade, but I haven't had the opportunity to do so. And it looks like we are breaking down from this range that I drew. So my computer's acting a little bit slow. Let me close some of these windows over here. So Sui, I'm looking to get in Sui at around 330. So that's my line. So we're at about what, 350, 346 right now. So if we can come down a little bit more, I did not want to break this range. The top of the range was at 394. The bottom of the range was about 359, 360. I didn't want to break this range, but now it looks like we were playing with it, broke down, retested it. Now it looks like we are going to possibly revisit this $3.30 area, which we do also have an uptrend, upper sloping trend line coming in somewhere around this area as well. So I'll be looking to possibly get in a Sui trade or Sui swing trade if we can get down to about there. But nothing is promised, especially not in this environment, because I mean it could just flip in a heartbeat, and then it can be back up, back up to $3.94, $4 in a heartbeat. Because look at what Solana is doing. So it looks like they just been taking turns. One's going up, then another one takes a breather. The other one goes up, then it takes a breather. So that's what I'll be looking at. I really want to pull this chart up because this is really where are we in the cycle chart. Let's go to the weekly because I don't want to build it right now. I thought I had everything already up. Maybe not. So I'll make a separate video talking about where are we in the cycle, but it was something like, oh, there we are. So here we are. So let's make this a little bit smaller. Let's actually extend this. So what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. Where do you think we are in this cycle? So if we take this and we just lay it over here. Yep, here we go. Let's make this a little bit smaller so we can kind of line this up. Hopefully you guys can see that. So we're going to take the bottom here at this disbelief phase at about 17 to 18K. We got to make this a little bit smaller like that because I want to just overlay it to see exactly about where we at. So that looks like about a nice overlay to me. So this was the disbelief phase. Nope, let me pull that. This is the disbelief phase here. That will be the disbelief phase here because the disbelief phase says this rally will fail just like the other. So we had the bottom over here, nice bottom at 15,600, give or take. And then we had a nice little rally. And then we came up, and then in disbelief phase would be at about 25K. And I remember this vividly. I do remember this. It said this rally will fail just like the others. Then we popped up, came up to about this 70K area. We started consolidating, and this is the hope. A recovery is possible. Everybody's, hope. But we also had broke all-time highs around here too. So then we broke out, and this kind of looks like, this little area here between optimism and belief. So right now, yep, about 99K. So that's exactly where we are now. So I don't know if this is perfect, but this is just something that I was looking at. Maybe, I wanted to bring to my audience and see what you guys think, if this is something. So what do you think we are in this cycle? Do you think we're at the hope phase, the optimism phase, the belief phase, the thrill phase, or euphoria? Because euphoria usually marks the top. So where do you think we are in the phase? Right now, when I just overlaid this chart, here, let's pull this over so you guys can see that a little bit better. When I overlaid this chart, I say we're in between the optimism and the belief stage. So it says this rally is real. That's the optimism stage. And then it says belief time to get fully invested. So if we did, let's just take this measurement tool. This is just something I was just playing with a little bit earlier when I seen this chart. I like to look at this chart from time to time. So let's just say we pulled this and we went to the euphoria. So that would be about 160. So that's coming in line with what a lot of the big players, with a lot of the big entities. I know Van Eck, I just made a video about this a couple of weeks ago, or last week, or a couple of days ago, talking about Van Eck sees 180K top. So that is something that maybe it could play out 160, 180. But I mean, we got to break this 100K area right now. So we're about 99,100 right now. So we got about $900 more to go. Let's see what you guys are saying. OG Blockchain, what's up? How you doing, man? Bitcoin 618. So you're saying anything for click, saying basically the golden pocket is 102. I like that. I'll take 102. Hopefully we can get there. OG Blockchain. Let's see what Retro Mike said. OG Blockchain, yo, appreciate you stopping by, OG. Appreciate you. Retro Mike, nobody got cash to be thrilled. That is a great point. We was just talking about this. I think I brought it up maybe on a Nightcap, Retro Mike Tech, because it's like we're at 100,000 and I don't really feel like we're at 100,000 when it comes to like retail. Well, like we are retail, but I like to call them retail. So last cycle when we were at like 60, 65K, I mean, my phone was blowing up. People were texting me at all hours of the night. Family members were asking me about it. Everybody was talking about it. And anywhere you go, the TV was talking about it. It was on all the late night talk shows. It was everywhere. If you look at that right now, it's not really like that. Like, it's not really, people aren't really talking about crypto like that. I mean, we have like the TikTok degenerates who are, buying Chill Guy and things like that. and we have, you know, the space in our echo chamber. Like we're excited, and then we have the institutions. Like the institutions are excited, but everybody else is not really too excited like that. So I don't think, I don't know. I really don't know what to make of it, Mike Tech, because it's really like, that's a great point, and you put that on X a few days ago, and that is a great point. So I just equate it like this. I just say that this is a institutional led rally. This is all institution, and people are getting priced out of Bitcoin, and they're getting priced out of Bitcoin mentally, because when you look at the price of Bitcoin, let's say Bitcoin does go to like 120, 130 or something like that, even 100,000, even 99,000. Like the majority of people or new people that come in crypto look at that, they like, that's too much. I can't buy that. I can't afford that, or I can't make any money off of Bitcoin already being at $100,000. So that's why you see a lot of people going into the, what I call the meme coin casino, because the meme coin casino, they see people 100x and 1000x, which is kind of rare if you don't get in super early. It's like, I don't even know what the percentage of people who actually make money in meme coins, like life-changing money, is probably like less than like 5%, I would say. But that's what a lot of people are looking at. And like you said, a lot of people don't have that discretionary or that extra income to just be going all, you know, putting a lot of money in investments, not only crypto, but just investments as a whole. So in order to make money in crypto, man, like the facade of people that think, you know, that think about crypto, they just think like, okay, I'm gonna put $100 in and I'm gonna walk away with $1 million. Like, it don't work like that, man. Honestly, if you if you can trade, you probably could do some if you get lucky in some meme coins, but really, like, it's a buy and hold thing. You have to, it's, you know, buy low, sell high, of course, but it really is a buy and hold thing, and it's not one of those things get rich. That's what I have to tell people. Like, a lot of people keep hitting me up now. Well, not a lot, because a lot of people are not too excited about it, but the few people that are hitting me up, they're asking about it, and they're thinking that, you know, they want to change their life and stuff. And I'm like, it is, crypto is hard. It's really hard, man, because you have to, number one, you have to stomach a lot of these moves, even in a bull run. Like, I've seen bull runs, like last bull run, when we went from 64, 65K in like May, and then we dropped to like, I think we dropped to like 28. I mean, people, it washed a lot of people out. It almost washed me out, to be completely honest with you. I mean, I was sick. Because I had made so much money, and then just to see it all just dwindle away in the span of like 2 months, it really is one of those things where it's like, goodness. But then, you know, you learn the game, and you learn crypto, and you learn, you know, the volatility is a gift and a curse, because if it wasn't for the volatility, we wouldn't be able to make that much money. Let's see who else we have in the chat right now. All Set, what's up, man? What's up, All Set, man? How you doing, man? Appreciate you for stopping by. We got All Set in the building. He's a crypto Nightcap faithful, Piper Academy faithful. Appreciate you coming over and joining us. Who else we got in here? Nikki B, that's my wife. If everybody don't know, everybody say hello to my wife, my beautiful wife, Nikki B. RMT, nice short yesterday. So you got in a short yesterday. So right now, so Bitcoin is coming down a little bit. Let's actually go back to my chart for Bitcoin. We're sitting at 98,886. Let's go to one of my let's go to this chart. Let me hide that. Bear with me. I'm gonna start live in a lot more. Let's actually move this over so you can see here. Boom. So 99. We're hovering around this $99,000 area for Bitcoin. I'm trying to, I want to stay live until we hit it, but yesterday overnight I was excited. It was hard for me to sleep a little bit because I was trying to catch that 100K. I was like, okay, if we get to like 99, or if we get to 100K, I'm gonna hurry up and run to my computer and start live. But we never got it. And then I just fell asleep, and then I woke up and we were, you know, back down to about 98 something. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get it, but if not, you know, we'll catch it. Altcoins, ADA. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about ADA, man. ADA has been blasting off. This is one of the ones that, like we keep talking about, a lot of people turn their back on. A lot of people thought it was dead, just like XRP. But we were getting some good movement. And I got a target. We talked about this yesterday on the Nightcap. I have a target, my first target after breaking this 85-cent area and holding it as support on a shorter time frame. My first target for ADA is $1.25. So I'm looking for this $1.25 area to be hit fairly soon. We are approaching $1, which would probably be like a nice little psychological level. Where's my we could just actually put this here. Like I don't even need to put nothing on the chart, but you can see we had some wicks here back here, 2022, 2023. So this is a nice psychological level, but I don't think this is going to hold too much. I think ADA is pretty strong. I think $1.25 is the area that I would be looking at, because even if we just zoom in a little bit, and then we see if we look at these volume profiles, let me make this a little bit bigger. This is on the weekly. Let's go to the daily so we can get a little bit more information. If we look at the volume profiles, we see a lot of space. There we go. We see a lot of space between this volume. We see a nice little volume gap. Let me bring the rest of the history in. Nope. Let's go back to the weekly. We can see it a little bit better. So it's just the volume gaps. When I zoom out to the weekly, this is where I get my macro lines, and I don't even have to really draw the lines. I can just really look at the volume profiles and pretty much see how, it'll react. So from around 65 cents all the way up to $1.25, we have little volume coming in here. So that's what I was really aiming for. Once we broke this gray line here at about 65, 66 cents, I said we will have some stops here. Like I said, at 85, $1, which we have some stops, is also a psychological level, but $1.25 is really my area that I will be looking at. And I've been holding Cardano since late 2020, early 2021. So I may take just a little bit. Maybe I got to figure out what my initial investment was. So I may take my initial investment out at $1.25 and then let the rest ride, because I do think we have a nice amount of upside to go. Let's see. Piper was wrong. Supermodel Nikki B. Oh yeah, that's my wife, my supermodel wife, man. She's an ex-model. She's amazing, man. She's amazing. Let's see. FD is a gem. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Anything for Click said Piper was wrong. So you know what? He might have been a little bit wrong, but in his defense, we did have, and still do have, a lot of headwinds above us. We had a lot of toppy signals. But the thing about me was, I said, okay, the cycle seems to be back intact. And if Orange Man gets in, I think so. That was my whole premise. My whole thesis was around Orange Man getting in. If you saw my Dogecoin video I put out a month and a half ago, I said Dogecoin, I'm all in on Dogecoin if Orange Man gets in. So I was kind of, thinking that he was going to win, and obviously he won by an extraordinary amount. And that was just my thesis. My whole thesis was if he gets in, and now we saw, what happened. And I like to see, when you're making videos every day, and when you have to come on and make videos and go live and do analysis every day, you're not gonna get everything right. So that's one of the smartest guys in crypto, though, to be completely honest with you. And I've talked to a lot of people in crypto, some of your favorite, some of your biggest people in the space, some of the best TA people in the space, and Piper is definitely at the top of that list, man. So everybody, I got stuff wrong too. So it's part of the game, man. XRP is mooning. Let's look at XRP. So this was an easy trade. This was definitely an easy trade. Yesterday I missed it because I was half asleep. My Telegram went off, and I follow this channel called Crypto News. He's usually, or whoever it is, they're usually way ahead of when things like come on X, or when things come on like just the news outlets and stuff. And he said Gary Gensler is stepping down on the 20th of January. And I was just half asleep, and I knew it. It was at $1.11. I'm like, this is gonna go up, but I just didn't get up, and now we're sitting at $1.45. So that was an easy trade. That was such an easy trade, and I'm upset that I missed it. But I hold some XRP spot, and I made a video a couple weeks ago talking about XRP was going to go to $2 fairly quick, and it was just the same analysis as kind of like Cardano. But with XRP, if you notice, man, XRP has spent 90, well, probably not now, it's probably a little bit lower now, but it spent, before it broke $1, spent like over 90% of its lifespan under $1. Like, just think of that. XRP came out in like 2012 or 2014, something like that. So it's been around for a long time, and most of its life, like 90% of its life, was spent under $1. So I say, okay, once we break $1, I think we're gonna morph to like $2 fairly quick, and $2 is just coming in confluence with the high of the 2021, the 2021 all-time high. So I think we're gonna get there fairly quick, probably next week. I think we're gonna get to $2. So I'm kind of upset. I sold 1/3 of my bag. But it was just like I was just so bullish on XRP, and I knew this was coming. And then at the end, I just started to capitulate a little bit. So I wish I should have held it, but I did put it in Dogecoin and Peanut, so it's not like I'm just losing money or just being on the sideline. So I did gain a little bit, but it's just to see this rally right now, man. It's exciting. So I do hold some XRP still. So yeah, it is anything for clicks. It is mooning. Crypto Chef says he loves ADA. Yeah, man. That's why I love ADA. I don't love ADA, but I like ADA. I really loved ADA back in the last bull market. That was like I was really bullish on ADA. I mean, I was staking it on Exodus and Exodus wallet. I think I might still have some stake in the Exodus wallet, but I was really bullish, and every little penny I was getting, I was putting it into Cardano after XRP started to have its problems. So I was putting it in Cardano, I was putting it in Ethereum, and I was putting it in Matic. Matic has been underperforming so much, but ADA is luckily doing good. We sold all our Matic, so we got in. Shout out to Token Metrics, man. Ian, he got us in Matic very early at the beginning of 2021. And we had a nice little, I think we got like maybe a 30 or 40x out of that when I sold a couple weeks ago. So we put some of that back into Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens with that. ADA and XRP looks like they have similar charts. They do. And that's what I was just talking about with all that space. Like even Cardano, it just has so much space in between that. I think it was that 65-cent area up to $1 area, because it didn't really put any structure in. It was just like went from there. And when coins do that, when they don't put a lot of structure in, when they don't build a lot of structure, if it comes back up, if it goes down and it comes back up to that resistance point, and then it goes from that resistance point, it flips that into support, and then it goes to where it did not have all that structure, it just really just blast off. So that's one of the things that I'm looking for when it comes to these coins. A lot of these coins have not moved yet. A lot of these coins still might be under their 200-day simple moving average, and this 200-day simple moving average for me is telling me if that coin is bullish or bearish in a long-term sense. So a lot of these coins, especially the gaming coins, I'm starting to look at a lot of these gaming coins. I'm starting to look at a lot more lower cap AI coins. A lot of them are still under their 200-day simple moving SMA, simple moving average. That's the one I look at. I think I just need to make a whole video of things that I'm looking at, and we can go from there. We need $1 ADA today for Crypto Crow's birthday. It's his birthday? Oh wow, man, we got to go over there and tell Crypto Crow happy birthday, man. So that's my guy. That's one guy who I really look to when I'm talking about ADA, or when I want to learn something about ADA, because he's been in the ADA space, in the ADA community for a very long time, and he's very knowledgeable. We were on Crypto Keeper show, Trading Wars together, so we talked a little bit, and he's just very knowledgeable about the space, and he's very convicted in Cardano. He knows it in and out, man. So shout out to Crypto Crow, man. That's a good guy over there, man. Caffeinated Crypto says INJ Injective. Okay, let's look and see. I might have it already in my so INJ today we're down $2 or 2%. Let's actually go to the 4-hour chart. I haven't did any analysis on Injective protocol in a minute. I'm looking at this. It looks like, just from the looks of this, it looks, but I'm just looking at this right here. Just pulling a trend line here. Boom. Okay, we do have some analysis. Cool. And then we have this here. Boom. And then we can take this, and this is just things that worked for me in a bull run. In a bull run, falling wedges, bull pennants, ascending triangles, bull flags. These things really play out, and they play out a lot. The percentage of those playing out, they play out a lot more in a bull run or in a bull trend than they do in like a bear trend. So I really like to use these when it comes to coins that are in these type of patterns for in bull run. So this $37. So right now we're at what, $24.50. So this has a breakout target. This bull planet or bull flat, has a breakout target of about $37. And if we zoom back, let's just see. So what is that? Look at that. It's coming in confluence with over here. We have a lot of structure here. Where's my drawing tool or my writing tool? So, and here we go again. Here we go again. This is perfect. I'm glad you put this. Thank you, Caffeinated Crypto. Look at this. Look at our volume profiles. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Look at our volume profiles. Look at this. All this space. All this space. So what we got to do now, we just need to break this. We just need to break this volume node here. Oh, it just went over. This volume node here. Once we break this volume node, we have pretty much or little to no volume coming in right here. And we have the point of control of this huge range coming in at about $33 to $34. So this is going to be a fast move. This is going to be a really fast move, I think, once we do break this area here up to my target at about $37. And then we do have some confluence coming in here. If we just drag this right across with price action coming in here, like I said, we have the POC coming in at about $34. So this is a good one. I'm glad you put this on my radar. I'm actually going to make an alert for the top side of this bull flag. I appreciate that, man, because I was not looking at them. Add alert right here. So what I mean, basically, what I'm looking for, breakout retest, and a lot of these breakout retests are going to start happening once Bitcoin makes his move up to where, wherever it's going to go, and then Bitcoin dominance starts to roll over. So injective is on my radar now. I appreciate that. Let me actually make did I set my alert already? Yep, I think got my alert right there. So yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. So let's actually draw this trade out, and then we can move on about what I would like to see. Something, I mean, we could just keep moseying along, but I do like that we're holding this point of control here. But I mean, I would like to just see, breakout, possibly a retest. We're on an hourly, so I would want to zoom into maybe like the 15-minute or look maybe like the 8 minute, get a breakout, and then retest on a smaller time frame, and then enter that trade, on some a couple green candles coming in off that bounce, and then enter that trade and try to hold it up to about $38. So I like that. Appreciate that. I think I found something, but late spot buy on FLR. Flare. Is that the Flare network? Because I think I got an airdrop. I think I got some Flare network coins from when I was holding XRP in 2020. I think I still got them somewhere. They might be on Coinbase. So let's actually go over to Flare. So I mean, Flare is going to do well if this is the same one that you're talking about. Flare is going to do well as long as XRP is doing well. Just like XLM. Nope. Let's go to crypto. FLR. Yep. Let's try it on Coinbase. Let's bring this chart up. So right now it's at 2%. So yeah, look, it's up 11%. It's at 2 cents. It's up 11%, and that's on the back of like we said, on the back of XRP doing fairly well. So this is on the hourly chart. So looks like we got up to a high of about 0.027. So I think that's going to easily be taken out as long as XRP, because I do think XRP is going to, get to $1 or not $1, $2 fairly quick. So I will be watching for proxy coins of XRP, and proxy coins of XRP is like XLM, Flare. It was a couple more that I can't think of. Maybe Quant. But Quant has been underperforming. I was very bullish on Quant during the bear market, but it hasn't really performed like that. But I like this. I like this structure. It looks like we are coming up to a little bit of resistance right here, where we're at about 0.023 to 0.025 cent. And it's just like this. Like in the market that we're in right now, like a lot of people in crypto, they're going to be coming with all these indicators, with all these different charts and all these different metrics. Man, when the market is bullish, breakout, retest, breakout. That's really, it's not all you need, because of course you can, pull some different oscillators up and things like that in order to get confluence. But I'm trying to tell you, like, use the indicators and stuff to get entries and things like that. But these breakouts, if you like, just with this flare right here, let's make this a little bit bigger. So what I'll be looking at for flare, where's my drawing tool? Just something simple, just a breakout, a retest of this resistance turn into support, and then continue our way up. And as long as just have XRP on your radar as well, and as long as XRP is going up, this will probably do the same. So it's just a proxy play. So as long as you look, you can do a little bit of TA on this, but make sure you're looking at XRP to see what XRP is doing as well, and then you can go from there. A lot of these plays, man, are proxy plays. A lot of these plays are proxy plays. So if one coin, you see one coin going up, you kind of know like, okay, XRP is going up. Let me hurry up and run to Flare or XLM because I know that's going to run up too. And then we'll go over there. We got Wix Wi-Fi, Wick 589. There we go. Wick FD. I got a little sale order at XRP. I think 2 is going to be a struggle. Me too. Me too. We literally just talked about that that $2 area. So that's a good strategy to have, Wick. And of course, you know this. You're smart. You're very smart, man. A lot of times you want to set your limits or you want to set your sale orders a little bit below psychological levels or a little bit below those heavy resistance levels. So let's go back to XRP, and definitely something that I would be looking at as well, because we do have that $2 area that's coming in. Where's my XRP? I really need to like get organized on TradingView. Let's see here. So XRP on the hourly. So right now we're still climbing. We're still climbing. We're at 146 basically. I thought we got a little bit higher than that. So we got up to what, almost 150. So yeah. So this red area here, let's actually make that a little bit bigger so we can see. So this red bar here is the area that I'm basically looking at, and it's basically coming in from, I got it from about 185 to about $2. So that's a good strategy. I usually, if I have like a nice little bar where we had wicks and closes and opens for past wicks on here or past candles here, I usually just make a nice range, and then I'll just take the midpoint of my bar and then I'll aim for that. So that's coming in at like you said, $1.90. So I got 189,986. So that's basically like $1.80 or $1.90. So yeah, that's a good area that you should take some, that you could take some profits from. So I may take a little bit more. I said I took the 1/3 off, said I was going to take another third out and just let it ride, but I don't know. XRP is getting a little bit bullish, a little bit more bullish than I thought. So we will see, man. I'm trying to ride sentiment. I'm trying to see how the market is. Like this is another thing that you have to watch out for. Like a lot of people are going to come online, they're going to tell you at price points to sell, which is cool, because you do have like sometimes you have like good resistance areas, or you have good structure or good price action at the area that they're saying they're going to sell, which is good too. But sometimes sentiment, you have to like really be in tune and see how the sentiment of the market is. So just like with XRP, let's just say if XRP goes to $1.09, or let's just say it goes to $2 and it starts to struggle, but we're still getting, if it doesn't just get harshly rejected, or if it starts to just slowly, maybe just slowly start, let's actually just draw it out. I like to draw things out. So let's say we do get up here to this $2 area and we start to get like some consolidation right under it. We pop above it, but then we come back above it, or we come back below it, but we don't just crash down. We start consolidating a little bit under that, $2 area, 190 to $2 area. I like this. I still like this. So I would kind of be like, okay, I don't know if I want to sell at this point. I'm not saying that you shouldn't sell, Wick, but me personally, I want to see how we react with this huge resistance area. It's not really that huge, but it is another psychological level, and it is an all-time high of 2021. So I want to see, me personally, I want to see how it reacts to that. And if I just see it, still trying to break it, or still just, kind of trickling along a little bit right under it, or even forming some sort of a bull flag under it on like maybe like the hourly or the 4-hour, I may not take my money out yet. I may not, but it's about being disciplined too. So sometimes it is cool to be disciplined, and it is good to be disciplined and just take your money, because there's so much opportunity in crypto. So I definitely would definitely, if you want to take that, go ahead. Wix wife fine 89, how you doing? Appreciate you for showing up. Appreciate you for showing up, man. You guys are amazing. Everybody in the chat is amazing. We've been killing it over here. We've been killing it at Piper Academy. Everywhere we go, we've been doing a pretty good job of just staying focused and staying in tune to the market, man. So this is a Bitcoin 100K watch live stream. So we let's go back to Bitcoin and see what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin is still at 99,200 basically. So we're still waiting on this, still waiting to see what we're going to do today. I do think we may probably break it over the weekend. So hopefully, once the markets close and everybody goes home for the weekend, maybe we can get a push or Saturday morning going into Saturday evening. That's what happened last week. Like, it caught me off guard. It really caught me off guard last Saturday when we started to get this pump. So maybe we'll do something like this. And earlier we were talking about, if you came in a little bit late, my bad. Earlier we were talking about where do we think we are in this cycle, and we kind of overlaid this chart here with the Bitcoin chart, and we said we look like we may be somewhere in between. Let's pull this over here. I said it looks like we may be somewhere in between. I think we said, nope, not disbelief. This one is belief and optimism. It was somewhere. Yep, it was somewhere like this. Because you see on the actual chart, let's actually make this so you can you can see it. So on here, we started to rally. Everybody was in disbelief. We got a small little correction. Came up to the hope phase. We started to consolidate, and then we started to break out. And this is what happened with Bitcoin as well. So I think we're somewhere between optimism and belief, somewhere in that area. And then we said if we pulled this from the top of the market where we're at now at about 99K, if we pulled that, let's do that again. I'm sorry. If we pull that to where the euphoria stage is, what's going on with my computer? Here we go. If we go to the euphoria stage, that's coming in at, I think we said like 160, so 170, somewhere around there. So I'll take a 160 or 170K Bitcoin. I'll take that all day, and that's only like another 100% move, which is definitely doable. And let's actually go over, before we get up out of here, we talked about this over on the Nightcap. So you guys probably already, if you watched the Nightcap last night, you probably already know what I'm talking about. Well, we talked about the total crypto market cap. And the total crypto market cap right now is coming in at 3.234 trillion. So we had a nice pattern coming in on this chart as well, which is another bull flag. We have boom, we have a bull flag. So we took this here. This is our line. This is our measured move. We didn't come from this bottom because that would be a lot more. We came from this consolidation. We came from this bottom, this swing low, to the top of the bull flag, and then we extrapolated it all the way out, and we got up to 4 trillion. So I said 4 trillion. We're at 3 trillion now, 3.23. So I said 4 trillion, little over 4 trillion is not my base case, but my conservative case. So even if we just went up a little more, 4 trillion will be kind of underwhelming because a lot of people are, looking for like 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't see 10 trillion as well. So hopefully it happens. But my conservative approach, my conservative total crypto market cap target is 4 trillion, and we're not too far from that. So I think we can probably get to that probably at the beginning of next year, and it just depends on how we continue to go along next year, and hopefully we can continue, man. Hopefully we can continue. A lot of people are saying that after the inauguration it's going to be a little bit of a struggle, a buy the rumor, sell the news event. I don't think so. I do think there is a lot of things in the economy that we do need to watch out for, but it goes back to sentiment. The sentiment is still strong. The sentiment is still going strong. So I like that. Who else we got in here? Berkoshi, so many. Retro Mike Tech says so many beautiful people here, man. Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. Let's see. It's definitely a good crowd. Yeah, you guys are the best, man. You guys are the best. I'm gonna definitely start streaming on Fridays, trying to put some more together as we go along in the cycle, but definitely trying to stream a lot more. Oh, we got Dion Rogers, man. Dion Rogers in the building. 4 trillion looks like a good base. So me and Dion, we don't know each other personally, but we've been following each other on X since last bull run, man. He was making some good content last bull run too, man. So shout out to Dion Rogers. Make sure you go follow him. Put your I haven't seen you on Twitter in a minute, man, or X in a minute, man. But if you're still over there, make sure you put your name down there in the chat, man, so everybody can go over and follow you, man. Very smart guy. So make sure you guys go over and follow Dion Rogers as well, because we were really, really in tune to the XPR, not XRP. We were in the XPR community, man. I still hold like a lot of XPR. I still hold some Proton Pandas. You know what I'm talking about, Dion, man. Some of those NFTs. So man, shout out to the XPR community over there. So that was another blockchain that I was heavy on last bull run. And I did want to look at this chart as well. And this one is the I think this is the total 2, and this one is the one that excludes Bitcoin. I want to say this one excludes Bitcoin. And this one, yep, total market cap excluding Bitcoin. So this one is at 1.27 trillion. And I saw this pattern yesterday when I was doing just a little bit. I usually go over these charts once every few weeks or once every few months, and I seen like a nice cup and handle. And this is the chart that I'm looking for altcoin season. So this is what we want. I'm gonna show this chart, and then I'm gonna show one more chart, and then we're gonna get out of here, man, because I gotta pick my son up from school soon. So this is what I was looking at. This nice cup. We have a nice cup here, came up, and then this huge cup and handle. So I'm really liking this pattern here. And then we have a breakout target. If we take it from the bottom of the cup all the way to the neckline, the neckline is coming in at 1.27. Looks like we popped above it a little bit today. So that's or this might have been yesterday. This is on a weekly. So it was this week. So we take that and we put it on the neckline, and we're coming in at 2.1, about 2.14 trillion. So that's a nice move. So that would be, and this is another thing that I'm saying. This also is my conservative view when it comes to everything excluding Bitcoin when it comes to market cap. So that's another almost 70%, 69% move in the total market cap excluding Bitcoin. So I like this as well. So we have a lot of bullishness when it comes to the charts. We have a lot of bullishness when it comes to just the fundamentals, and I'm bullish. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be bullish probably until February, and then I'll probably reassess. I think if you look back in time, I don't have everything set up, to look at it today. But if you look back and you look at the how altcoins moved during bears or during bull runs, they moved the year after the halving. We got some nice moves in some of these altcoins. Of course, we got these meme coins doing very well, but the year after the halving, those first few months is really when stuff started to ramp up. Look at Polygon. What happened with Polygon? I think it was Luna, the Luna coin. I can't remember, Terra Luna. These are when that one was kind of a scam, but it's still a good example of to when these coins really started to take off. I think Matic or Polygon was maybe 2 to 5 cent going into the new year in 2021. So this would be equivalent to 2020, which was the halving year. And then 2021 will be equivalent to 2025. So go back and look at all these altcoins in 2020, like the fourth quarter of 2020, and how they started to perform those first 3 months of 2021. And we can kind of gauge or correlate how we might can see the market, let me see. Oh, there we go. How we can see the market moving for 2025. My bad. I had the screen blocking my face. No, you want to see my face. So that's what I'm looking at. Those are some of the bullish charts that I'm looking at for crypto. The total market cap of crypto, and we have the total 2, everything excluding Bitcoin. And then we have, just the bullish fundamentals coming in when it comes with the new administration that's coming in. We talked about, just a little quick recap, we talked about Tether just printed another 1 billion. We talked about Trump's media company just filing for a trademark called TruthFi, a cryptocurrency platform. They just bought, or they were trying to buy Bakkt a couple of days ago. I think we talked about that. So that was something that that was bullish. We talked about the ETFs. The Bitcoin ETFs are already or almost already surpassing the gold ETFs. So that's another bullish catalyst. We got Michael Saylor going on the Squawk Box talking about he's making 500 million a day. Then we talked about this. We talked about the psychology of a market. And then once you start seeing crazy stuff like this, like Justin Sun bought a banana duct taped to a wall for $6 billion. So I think he's doing this for publicity. He's doing this to promotion, and this is bringing like a crypto guy bought this for 6.2 million. So it's just a lot of things that we're seeing in the overall market, the overall world, overall economy that is looking fairly bullish. But like Retro Mike said, a lot of people still don't have that discretionary income. So all this to me is, there are new people coming into the space, but I think a lot of them are going into especially the younger crowd. A lot of them are going, because I see them on TikTok going nuts A lot of them are going into meme coins, and the older people or the ones who haven't invested ever, or don't haven't invested in crypto ever, they probably are still a little bit hesitant, or they don't have that much money to put in. But this is my thing. Everybody who tells me like what should they do, I'll be like, here, I'm gonna send you my Coinbase link. So you do this, you put some money in, you can get like $20. Then this is what you do: you go over to the rewards tab, and you take all those tests, you take all those little quizzes and things they give you, and they give you free crypto. They're going to give you free crypto. You probably can get like 30, 40, $50, maybe $100. So you're just getting free crypto. Take all that, convert it to USDT, get you a 30-day free trial for Coinbase One. You can have free fees and things like that. Just make sure you remember to cancel it, or they're going to charge you $30, because I was just arguing with Coinbase the other day. But get you that free money. Now you can build up a base. Now you got about $100. Now you can try to, get some of these lower cap coins on Coinbase, or do a little bit of due diligence and try to get something that's like, a couple cent here and there, and just start to play in it. Start to play with crypto. Start to learn something. Every time on Coinbase, you can just spend a couple hours a day or a couple hours a week on Coinbase, and it gives you all type of news. It gives you all type of lessons. It gives you all type of things that you can learn about crypto. You can just spend if you really want to do it. This is what I tell people, because a lot of people just be talking. I say, if you really want to do it, go on Coinbase, and you can just go through the whole thing. After you do your rewards, after you do all of that, you can get your knowledge up, because they have like all the education. They have what's crypto, they have how to buy crypto, how to do this, how to maneuver on blockchain. So it's a lot of things that you can do. And even I was on Venmo today. Venmo is even starting to use or have crypto things. You can buy and sell crypto on there. So, and they have like a couple tutorials. What is crypto? Why is it so volatile? Things like that. So it's a lot of things that you can do. Me personally, I learned all this on my own. One day I was just like, okay, during the 2020, I just said, man, I'm tired of watching, Netflix and HBO and doing all that. And I just put my best foot forward, and I learned everything on my own. I started in the stock market. Then I went over to crypto, saw a Da Vinci video. Shout out to my guy Da Vinci. Saw a Da Vinci video, and it's crazy. It's crazy that I'm working with these guys now. But shout out to Da Vinci. Watched his video, went down that rabbit hole, and once that algorithm starts to kick in, then all the videos just start pumping to you, and you can learn. So if people really want to learn about crypto, it's really no excuse now. And this is like the fastest vehicle. I get into my modes where I keep telling people like, okay, it's not the only vehicle, and it's bigger than just being a degenerate or making money. It's bigger than what people think. Is really like right now, this wealth gap is about to start expanding very, very much so, very, very fast. And you need to be on the right side. And I think crypto is one of the easiest plays in order to be on that right side. So that's pretty much it, man. I appreciate everybody for joining in. I got to go pick up my son in a second, man. Shout out to my wife, Nikki B. She said she got her $30 back. Oh, okay, from Coinbase One. Yeah, I remember. So they told me I couldn't get my $30 back because they already gave me like a complimentary refund at the beginning of January. I'm like, I don't remember that, but maybe they did, because I'll be forgetting. Usually I put it on my calendar to cancel these memberships, but I guess I forgot. So we'll see, man. So shout out to everybody who stopped by, man. We probably gonna live again tomorrow. Probably have a guest. Maybe we'll bring Piper on, or Trey Fly, or somebody like that. We'll see, and just get some, see what these charts looking like. Hopefully Bitcoin. I did want to try to stream. No, that's my I did want to stream Bitcoin getting to 100,000, but it doesn't look like we're gonna hit 100,000 right now. So we're hovering around 99K right now. So hopefully we can hit that 100K mark this weekend, and we can just tell everybody, I told you so. We've been talking about this for a long time, man. We've been talking about this for a long time. So hopefully we don't hit 100K and just crash. So I don't think we'll do that, man. So Berkoshi no dinero, man. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. Have a great weekend. Everybody have a great weekend. Yeah, and I'll see everybody in a minute, man. See you around. Peace.